Long time no see, I'm sure you're saying. Alright? But here we are. It's the end of the 90 days of prayer and fitness. Woo. And I must say, we really enjoyed ourselves.
Yes.
I don't know any of you who were joining in, how you felt about it, but it was an experience for us. There were good times, there were bad times, sad times, hurtful times, depressing times. But we had a good time. We have a series of questions here to make it easier for us that we're going to answer. And I just answered the first one. Will I ask you?
No, you need to answer. You need to still answer.
Alright, did you enjoy the 90 days of prayer and fitness? As I said before, yes, I enjoyed it. A lot of things happened during these 90 days. Exercise club started up. The men started exercising by playing cricket. Some of them have gone on to play on a cricket team, an official cricket team, which is really, really good. Since the 90 days of prayer and fasting, the women are walking each evening around the neighborhood, every evening, which is really good. And on Saturdays, they said that I can't stop with the exercises. So I have officially opened my aerobics class every Saturday morning at 5:30. So that in itself is amazing. So I can say, yes, I did enjoy it.
Well, I did most naturally enjoy the 90 days of prayer and fasting, because then you wouldn't realize that there are certain things that you could pray about. You know, you just go about doing it. But this 90 days, knowing that at the deadline, you expecting God to do something, then you really put in more prayer. I mean, I found myself waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning and praying, studying the scriptures, 4 o'clock in the morning. Even though my alarm is going to go off at 5 o'clock, I still, usually in the nights when I turn, and you know, you should really get up because God wants you to. I would just turn and say, not this morning, and go back to sleep, but not during the 90 days of fasting. Then when I turn, I don't just turn and cover again. I just turn and then take up my Bible. Or some of the time I fall asleep with it at the bedside. The exercise now I started, you know, an exercise class, aerobics, 1.5 to 2 hours, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I find that my basketball knee that was cricking, yes, I am young, but I have joint pains, and I find that I am able to, you know, walk, and I'm able to step higher, and it's just more strength in my knee. I don't feel lethargic anymore. You know, I don't feel tired and dizzy every minute or whatever. It has really helped me. So yes, I did enjoy the 90 days of prayer and fasting.
Fitness.
Oh yes. That too.
Yes, I can say that one. With the prayer, I realized that my prayer life has increased. My faith, I was getting a little wavering there a little bit because I was going through some stuff. And because of the prayer and fitness and the prayer element, I prayed a little more, was encouraged a little more to go on by others. So it really, really worked for me. Which brings us on to the next question. Was it worthwhile? For me, it was worthwhile.
Yes, it was worthwhile, because then if it wasn't for the 90 days of prayer, I know that I would I know that I needed to exercise, but I just didn't have the motivation. But with the 90 days, there was a goal, so I had to find myself eating differently. So it was worthwhile. I find myself, I do steamed vegetables now every other day or every single day. Instead of 2 spoons of rice and 1 teaspoon of steamed vegetable, it's 1 spoon of rice and 1.5 spoons of steamed vegetables. So yes, it was worthwhile.
And for me, with my water intake, it increased because I am not a very good water drinker. And being in the Caribbean, you should be a water drinker. And I'm not telling you that I drink 8 glasses a day and I'm perfect. I might only go to 2, but that was 2 more than I was doing in the beginning. So for me, that's a bonus. Yeah. So I think for me it was worthwhile. Not only that, with my health, I was severely anemic and could not exercise or anything. But with prayer, with some spinach, dry meat, livers.
And the husband.
And my husband, like I said, and my husband, I don't know where he comes, right? But I went to the doctor the other day and my iron level is coming right back up. So, was it worthwhile?
Yes.
Definitely, because I had to think of my diet and try to revamp everything. So, it was worthwhile. Yes, it was. What did you experience during the 90 days?
Was it good or bad? Which one you want to know? Both? Well, I realized that when because there are days that you feel a little down, then I start to eat more sweets, and that is so against the 90 days.
Definitely.
Prior, and then I discovered that I'm able to do pizza. I did a lot of pizza, right? And banana cake, and I felt guilty after, but that was an experience. Another experience would be, I just cancel that out with steamed vegetables, you understand? And knowing that, you have to work extra hard too. But I wouldn't consider that a bad experience, because you do have to enjoy yourself sometimes.
For real. Well, my experience was Chapek. I don't know who knows about Chapek. And they had a special on wing dings.
Oh my God, I love it.
And they had wing dings, 6 wings. And after that, I went to Chili Moose. Oh yes, and Chili Moose ice cream. And I didn't have 1 scoop. No, I had 2. Did I feel bad? Not really. It was only afterwards I was like, gee, I'm on 90 days of prayer and fitness. Should I be having, and I felt kind of bad saying that this is something I'm posting. And here I am, at Chili Moose with this big old ice cream and eating it. So that was an experience for me. What we're going to do is cut right now, because last time I had some video footage and I went over the time and YouTube won't upload it. So we're going to cut here now and come back to
with part 2.
Bye. And we're back.
Hi.
Part 2 of prayer and fitness 90 days. Question: did we meet our goals? I would say. What would you say?
I would say no. Well, not the question was goals, and it wasn't one goal I had in mind. I had a couple. And I don't think I meet one of them, which is the lose 20 pounds. I don't, because after all that pizza and banana cake, I doubt it. But as I said before, my goal was to bring up my energy, and as I said, I'm not overly tired anymore. I can just go I'm just hyperactive. I can walk longer. I don't have short of breath. I don't drink water. I should have put that as a goal. But I find that I am more energetic. I'm able to go up the stairs, up and down, without hearing any creak in the knee. Because, as I said, with an old basketball injury, but with the aerobics class and they giving me exercises specifically to avoid injuring my knee further, I am able to exercise and still get the amount of energy up without affecting my knee. So yeah, that was a goal that was made. And the prayer, as I said, there are things that I pray for and it has happened. Other things that haven't come true as yet is already on the way, because my mind has been renewed concerning those things because of the time that I put out with God now of me, seeking His face more than I start to believe that what He said He will do. So I will tell you further down the road the other things that has come to pass because of the prayer and the fitness.
Definitely not all of them. As Judy says, of the weight loss. I'm not going to say that I lost many pounds, because I didn't. I lost some, but not 20. But there are other goals that I had to get my energy level up. Definitely is up. To the point where now I can actually teach the aerobics class without worrying that I'm going to fall down from some fit or anemic. I don't know what happens when you're severe, because I went to the doctor and I was severely anemic. I'm still taking the training, but my energy level has increased fast. So that was one of my focus. As I said, again, I talked about water. That I'm trying to, that's something I'm still working on. You know, so my fitness goals, for me, I was a person who always used to be exercising, always used to be jumping up and down. And I found that I couldn't do that carers passing. Very hard. Anyhow, and I realized I can do that now. I can worship on Sundays and not have to slow down on my worship. I can jump. Even on Sunday, we had a jumping session. We're here at church. And it was so refreshing to be able to jump and sing at the same time without, you know, stopping. So that was a goal for me, because I want to worship in spirit and in truth and in action, because that's how I believe we should worship. You know, some people are quiet, but we like to express ourselves, like David. So that was a goal for me, and and I'm happy about that.
Another goal was we got the church brethren involved. We had
in fitness.
Persons who didn't even want to take 3 stairs to their office. Now comes every Saturday morning at 5:30. We had fat, slim, pregnant, men, everybody just came out, and as she said, the 90 days are finished, but people still tell her that they want to continue. So,
and that is a goal in itself that has been accomplished. Where you have people who are sedentary and just don't want to do nothing, and now to see them ready and eager. Because it's 5:30 in the morning that we exercise.
On a weekend.
On a weekend. Where you could be in your bed. And they're saying, well, you know, you have to be outside. You got to be outside because we're going to be ready. And they are here on time and ready. And these are not teenagers. These are people who are, some are getting on. Right? And these are some people who, some of them have size. Some of them are skinny. But they are so determined. And I'm just happy.
Because that is a goal. And another goal is some of these same people in their communities now have another group that does walk in the evenings and stuff. So everybody doing something. So I wasn't a part of this, just got left behind.
You're right. So get on the bandwagon. Any testimonies during the 90 days? And there's one particular testimony that I'm hoping that she would want to share it. And that's my sister. And during the 90 days, she has lost, to date, because we have to wear her again, 13 pounds. And, you know, and this is something she was battling with a long time. I believe that she's going to talk. And she has lost that. And to tell you that she's happy about it, definitely. That's one testimony. You know, you have people who were not doing anything. There was one sister, and she's very slim, so she didn't feel she had to exercise. She said, wait, what exercise? And she ain't able, and she can't do it. And now she's one that has to be here every Saturday morning. Another one, like my sister said, talks about her knees, and now her knees are feeling better. That's the physical side. But when we look at the spiritual side also, we see them moving in leaps and bounds. Prayer life getting better. Their faith getting better and stronger. And all of this started with the 90 days of prayer and fitness. You know, so it's 3 months, and we have testimonies of what 3 months has done. What about if we just carry on and do it for 6 months, 1 year? Our health can be restored. These are people that may have been struggling with different ailments in their bodies, and it's getting better. So 90 days of prayer and fitness. I think it was a success.
Of course, yes it was a success, because we were not selfish. I mean, I was not selfish and did this by ourselves, right? Regardless of the chefette and the millie chew, whatever, chili mousse, and the pizza and the banana. We stuck it out, and we're not ashamed because we did it, and therefore encouraged others who did not think they were able to.
That's right.
Right. So iron sharpened iron, and we had a great time. And we are still going to continue because we cannot stop, but we're not sure if we're going to share that with you too as yet.
We'll think about that one.
Yes.
So,
thank you all for being with us these 90 days, even though some of the times we forget to do a video, but thank you all for joining and for watching and for commenting. And we thank the videographer too.